Hello and welcome to BeamNG Drive. I'm davidinark, and today we're taking a look at some of the things going on in the latest update 0.21. And the very first thing we have is a tunnel where I think there was either a regular road or there was actually just a wall. I don't remember now. It's funny how when they come up with an update that edits maps, how quickly I forget what the map used to look like. But check out the tunnel running underneath the city here in BeamNG. Look at that. All right. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to do some amazing stuff, some fun stuff, and of course some stupid stuff in BeamNG now that the game has been updated. By the way, before we get too far into this, I do want to say that a lot of folks are having a lot of trouble with their update in terms of missing textures and buildings not spawning in, all that kind of stuff. I can say from experience that is most likely caused by mods. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that used to be a road going up. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they've completely revamped this section of the city to include that tunnel. That is so cool. But the easiest way to test your setup is in your documents folder where you've got the BeamNG .drive folder. Just simply rename that folder to something else, anything else, and then when you launch BeamNG, it will create a new BeamNG folder that has no mods, nothing in the cache, all that good stuff, and then you can add things back from there. Oh, all right, let's see what else this update has to offer. Oh, this is where this used to be blocked off. Oh my gosh, I realize I'm on the wrong side of the road. Yeah, there used to be toll booths here, and this was all blocked off. And now it's a tunnel. Look at that. Oh, well, they definitely went tunnel happy in the West Coast USA for sure. But that is fantastic. I love that now, at least I'm presuming that this connects, well, I'm trying to think. I'm not sure where this is going to connect. Anyway, wherever it connects, I'm trying to map it out in my head. But wherever it connects, I'm assuming that it's now going to make a giant loop for the highway system. Oh, yeah. Okay. I know where we are. Yeah, before that had a... Yeah, that was all different. Oh my gosh, there was an overpass there, and you had entrance ramps and exit ramps. That has been all redone, and now you can get from one side of the city or from downtown out here to the suburbs. That is so cool. Oh man. So another thing that they did is supposedly they fixed some AI issues for spawning. So if I just spawn in some traffic, then let's see what happens here. Well, it takes a little bit to get in there, but yeah, they all spawn on the road as opposed to like spawning directly in front of you, not on a road. So they supposedly fixed some of those things. Oh, here we go. Let's crash into the cops. Come on, how about you? Oh, well, I actually kind of missed you. Oh, man, spun out of control. And let's see what happens. Supposedly when you get busted, oh, there you go, a police collision and going the wrong way. Yeah, so now when you get busted in police AI mode, they give you the citation, the reason why you were busted. That's awesome. So what happens if we just, oops, there we go. I'm gonna crash into this dude. Okay, look. Oh, you're not a police car. Okay, where's a cop when you need him? Well, I will say this definitely simulates real life. Anytime you want a policeman, they're nowhere to be found. That's the story of my life right there. Oh my gosh. Oh. Man, this is just Awesome. All right, well, so much for that. Let's see. Is there a... Yeah, there's a police car up here. All right, let's see. Oh, I hit him. Did you see me? Are you not a police... You're a police car, yeah. Okay, come on. There. There you go. Now he's chasing me. All right, so I think he's chasing me not because I wrecked, but because I was speeding. Oh, I cannot control my truck. I will tell you... Oh, look, there goes a tunnel there, up there. Oh, man, that is so cool. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, thread the needle. You know what? We're just going to go down here and cruise down and go through this toll booth, which is still here. That's awesome. So we have toll booths on the one side, but they took the toll booths off the other end. I don't know what that's about. And one of the improvements that I read about in the dev blog is that the tires do a much better job of gripping the road, and I have to agree. Oh, man. It doesn't feel so slidey. There we go. All right, now we've crashed. Okay, can you just... Oh, well, that's not fun. Oh, nice! Throwing the bumper, not just crumpling it up. It actually remained pretty solid. Come on, come on. Come get me. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Ouch. Okay, well, when I get busted this time, things are not going to be good for me. Ow, what is that? Oh, holy smokes, I just ripped the entire passenger side wheel. I mean, axle and everything. All right, here we go. You going to bust me? No, I'm right here. There. No, where are you going? Okay, well, the AI isn't all that smart, I guess. Oh my gosh, that is great. Holy cow, man. Alright, so let's just gun it. By the way, it may be a little hard to tell, and again, depending on your memory and what you recall, you'll notice this is the older D-Series pickup truck, but the bed has been redone. In fact, the bodywork has been redone. Okay, so now we're busted. Oh, look at that. Speeding, police collision, traffic collision. Basically, I'm a menace to society. I didn't need BeamNG to tell me that. Look at that. Ah, that's awesome. All right. So, of course, some of the other stuff that they did is they revamped a couple of the vehicles. The D-Series got several vehicles. One of the things is the disappointment. This used to be kind of a yellow rust, and now it is kind of a brown rust by default. But what's really cool is that I can open the color menu, and we can colorize this rust. In fact, this one happens to be two-tone, so we'll just give it some, I don't know, how about some red up top and yellow on the bottom. But it gives it that old kind of rusty look with color, which is very cool. That's awesome. Also in the D-Series, let's see, we've got, I got to scroll down through here. Of course, there's a D-Series ambulance, which there's always been an H-Series ambulance, but now there's one that's based on the D-Series, which is a little weird to me because that means the front can't get to the back, which I thought was kind of one of the things about an ambulance. Then again, I don't know. I'm not an EMT. What do I know? But anyhow, there's an ambulance, so we can check that out as well. And then, of course, we have the pre-runner, which is the truck that, oh my gosh, this thing is very hard to control with my keyboard. Just throwing that out there. I know, I'm still driving with a keyboard. I'm an old man, give me a break. Oh my gosh. But the official pre-runner, now that it's part of the actual game, is one of the most anticipated vehicle ads, or I guess it's a vehicle ad. Ugh, crunch. Oh, we got our front tire stuck in the back of this car. Come on, man. Let me go. Nope. It is Kung Fu grip. There's no letting go at this point. And now I am going to be busted yet again. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, wrong way. That's the least of my worries, dude. Oh. But very cool stuff with the pre-runner. Let's see what happens if we take the pre-runner a little off-road. Can I climb the... Well, no, I can't because... So this is a perfect demonstration as to what's wrong with playing... Oh, I thought I was going to jump over that. With a keyboard and mouse. And that is that the keyboard is either... you're either pressing the key or you're not. There's no feathering of the control. Now, you can kind of tap, and that helps, but... For the most part, it's all or nothing, and in a vehicle like this, it's just so much power being put down in such a small window of time that it's just not very effective, and I get that, and that's okay. We're just showing off the pre-runner. That's what we're doing right here. All right, let's see what else we got here. Oh wait, here we go. Come on. I want to watch it, yeah. Check out the suspension on this bad boy. This is why lots of people... Well, okay, not this, but the suspension. And just the running around in this freaking beast is what a lot of folks who play BeamNG are really, really loving in this update. Oh, so cool. I did not mean to pick T-Series. I don't know why I'm here. Why am I here? No. So the other thing I want to do is there is now also a D-Series rollback uplift. So you can have a rollback tow truck in the game that it's based on a D-Series pickup truck. That is so cool. So we can raise up the bed. We can also extend the bed. I wish you could do both at the same time. Well, you can't do both at the same time because it's technically using the same key, but it'd be nice if there was a way to kind of coordinate that, but that's all right. We can slide this out, tilt this back. All right, slide it out. There we go. All right. Whoops. We got to tab through all of the AI cars because I'm a doof. All right, let's see if we can get this pre-runner loaded up on the back of this truck. Yeah, there we go. All right. Oops, I'm a little off center, but that's okay. Put the brake on there. Oh, check that out. That is so cool. All right, so now let's get Humpty Dumpty back up on the wall. We'll slide forward. Oh, man. I love this kind of stuff. I think what would be awesome is if they could figure out winching, where you can actually, tie a rope and have the rope winch the vehicle in. I think that'd be cool. I think that'd be a great addition if and when that ever happens. But in the meantime, check this bad boy out. Heck yeah. We're just going to haul our pre-runner down the highway here in West Coast, USA, because that's a thing that we can do. That's a really weird wire pattern or whatever they call that on the road. It looks like I'm taking a picture of my screen with my phone. I promise I'm not doing that. That's just weirdness in the road. I don't know what's up with that. But anyhow, so much fun. Let me see here. Toll plaza ahead. No, there wasn't. When we were going through the tunnel and going the wrong direction, there used to be a toll plaza, but they took it out when they put the tunnel in. Somebody forgot to tell the construction crew to take the sign down. Yeah, even that says toll right there. They took the toll booth out. It was like right here. There is no toll booth. What? Okay, well, maybe they'll put it back in at some point. I don't know. Anyhow, oh, yeah. Throwing the truck aside. That wasn't exactly intentional, but you know what? It works. Oh, and something else they did, they gave a whole new series of D-Series trucks a facelift, bringing them up to, what, the late 90s, early 2000s? We're getting close to modern-day vehicles. I mean, yeah, I know we've got a couple, but seriously, they're obsessed with these freaking old cars. But anyhow, decent interior. Oh, yeah. And they've reworked the hangar. In fact, we're on Jungle Rock Island now, and they've reworked the hangar. They've reworked the Observatory. They've reworked a couple of other places, and they've actually added in a bunch of stuff. We'll take a look at that in just a minute. But first, I'm just going to run this revamped D-Series down this old runway, off the edge, and into the very, very lush, redone jungle. Look at those leaves, man. That is some serious fauna going on. Or flora. Flora and fauna? I don't know. Look, it's plants, man. Very cool stuff. Oh. Hey, speaking of cool stuff, I think it's time we bust out a jet. Because I want to see if the jet mod will work on the new update. Oh, yeah, it does. Look at that. All right. Let's get this bad boy rolling here. Give it some acceleration, some boost. See if we can get this to the end of the runway before we run out of space. Come on. Got to get to about 100 miles an hour. I love all the vegetation on the runway. That does not help our case. There we go. There it is. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoa. I forgot when you let go, it automatically starts to nosedive. All right, let's see. Can I... Oh, flaps. Yeah, that would have been helpful to take off. Anyway, let's put the landing gear up. There we go. Fly around the revamped Jungle Island. Oh, heck yeah. So, I'm heading off this direction, and there we go. Check that out. That is an old fort or an old castle. That is very cool. Have to check that out a little bit more later, too. Man, this video is going to be like, I don't know, an hour long or something. No, I'll try not to keep it that long, but man, just there's so much stuff, and it's so cool. Anytime they come up with an update that is a major update, like 0.21, look at that. There's the observatory. Oh man, there's so much stuff that they pack into it. It's hard to make. It's hard for me anyway to make a short video, and of course I want to show you guys as much as I can in one video. Even though I should probably split it up, but it's just so cool. So, well, for what it's worth, the ME-262 or 232 or whatever number it is, anyway, this jet definitely works on Jungle Rock Island. Woohoo! Cutting the treetops. So cool. Alright, so one of the other things that they've added is the ability for AI vehicles to follow you. So there is a chase mode, but then there's also a follow. And I'm not sure what the difference is, other than I guess chase, they try to actually hunt you down, and follow, well, that looks like that's exactly what they do. They just kind of follow you. So I'm curious, do they like follow you no matter what you do? I'm gonna turn and go the wrong way. Nope, he's out of here. See ya. Let's see what he does here. We'll switch to him. Oh, okay. So he is gonna turn around to follow me. He just had to, I guess the AI just had to kind of figure out where I went and what was happening. There he goes. He's catching up to me now. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. He just pulls up and waits on you. Alright, so that's a neat little feature. AI follow me, which it'll be fun to see if you spawn in like a bunch of AI and you tell them all to follow you. What kind of havoc is that going to create? I don't know, but that's going to be something to play with in the future for sure. That's pretty cool. All right. So one of the other things they did is they made, if you go into the camera options, there is a setting for collision. And if you check the collision box, then it detects whether the camera is colliding with the environment or another object. And the game, look at that, forces your camera to not collide. So like I can't go through the ground. Oh my gosh, look at this. So if I go up against the fence, yeah, it is pushing me along the fence so that I don't clip through that particular object. Oops, in that case, I hit those pipes there. Oh, okay, so it looks like sometimes you can still clip through, especially a fence. I can see that, but look at that. That is such a very cool thing. And then they've also played around or updated the photo mode. So again, if we bring up the camera here, you can see that we have things like we can turn on reflections. We can do things with the ambient occlusion. I'll get there eventually. But you can, update the quality. You can change contrast, radius. You can set the time of day. So they've really made this look at there. We can roll the camera. We can also change the field of view, which you could do that anyway, but they've also added some things like the aperture, so you can change how much light is getting in. You can change the focal distance. You can also change the various blur, so you can do that kind of like near field blur or far away blur, that kind of stuff. Just all kinds of different cool features that they have in the camera for those folks that like to take still shots. Very cool. All right, I just wanted to show off some of the new skins and vehicle versions that they've come up with. And this is not all of them by any stretch, but this gives you a pretty decent sampling of all of the different changes, updates, additions that they've put into BeamNG Drive in this version 0.21. And back here on Jungle Rock Island, this is the resort. This is a really cool old building, some fun stuff going on there. And then we've also got this old castle fort thing we did in the flyover, but you can actually bring a vehicle up in here and drive through and around this. And just checking out this kind of, like I said, it's an old castle, an old fort, very cool stuff. And then we've got the observatory. This has been revamped, and it's all, grown over, run down. They've got two different observatory domes overlooking the port on the one side and looking off up into the sky on the other side. So much fun in this update. And speaking of fun, they've also added some really cool things like the time of day now actually tells you the time of day. You can do things like increase cloud cover. You can have increased cloud speed. Some of that stuff has already been in there, but I don't know, anytime there's an update, it just kind of reminds you of some of the really cool, fun things that you can do in this game. Just check, look at that. Changing the fog levels, look at the clouds just rolling by. Oh, man, this simulation, I keep calling it a game. This simulation just has so much cool stuff going for it. Every time they update it, they add stuff to it, and it just keeps getting better and better. Oh, man, look at that. That is fantastic. And speaking of fun additions, check this out. How about a cannon sticking out of some rocks? And we've got some really incredible waterfalls that they've added into the Jungle Rock Island map. Just look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. In addition to the waterfalls, they also have a little place. If you go down further along the river, if you follow it, you come over to the spillway that actually has a road driving on top of it. And then continuing further, we have more waterfall action on Jungle Rock Island. So cool. All right, so there you go. Hey, special thanks to Hero of God, GamerGull, and LosWilko for supporting me on Patreon. You can check that out, patreon.com/davidinark. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this first look at Update 0.21 for BeamNG Drive. There are a whole lot of updates, changes, minor fixes, some major fixes, all kinds of different things going on in this update. I'll have a link to the dev blog so you can check that out and see what changes appeal to you the most, because there's just all kinds of stuff going on, as always, anytime they come up with a major update for BeamNG. Again, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. We will see you next time in BeamNG Drive. Have a great day.